Hi, my name's Wills, and I don't want to start this video by making a list of how many people I can list that are sexually attracted to men in dark hoodies. I'm just gonna... So, hi everyone. First off, I am sorry I've been away for so long. It's that time of the month again for me. It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, it's the time of the month I need new shoes because this one's got a giant hole in it. Yeah, no, I just stood here for 20 minutes with a shoe in my hand for that joke. I don't at all feel guilty. At all feel guilty about that. So, because I haven't filmed in such a long time, I inquired to the person who was stopping me filming as to why they were stopping me filming. And they wanted to mediate or control what I was filming. So they asked that I either write a script or write a detailed bullet point list, like that. So I decided that I would stick to this bullet point list for this particular video, because this is a video that I've been meaning to do for quite some time. And yes, you may notice my voice is slightly a little bit different. This is because A, I have a sore throat, B, I'm trying to add more enthusiasm into my voice because of my radio. I recently did an advert when I went to the radio station last. I wrote down a script and I recorded an advert, and the entire thing of that was teaching me to project my voice and to be enthusiastic. Also, you will notice it's like really bright outside, even though it's about the same time that I start filming normally, and that's because it's November. What else can I say? That's how November works. It's like, hey, at this time, it's gonna be super light rather than it being super dark, which it normally is. So I don't know why. I don't know what happens in the Earth's mind, with the sun and Earth. I don't care. But either way, it's like, hey, instead of being super dark, we're gonna be super bright. How does that sound? In fact, that's so bright I might actually shut that curtain just a little bit. So that, yeah, it's a little bit better. Now it makes it look like I'm only a serial killer standing in a room. And I'm just going to move that bottle back a little bit. Move that cup out of the way. So this video is going to be a thank you. And also some topics that I need to cover. But I think I'll start off pleasant. This is going to be about, about a rant's length of a video. So it's going to be like roughly 30 minutes. I'm aiming for 30 minutes. Might go a little bit over. So, if you're not willing to stick around for that long, you can still play the video and do whatever you do normally. Sort of like listening to music while doing whatever you do, but instead you're listening to my voice. I don't know, it's just a suggestion. If I was watching a video that was 30 minutes long, that's what I would do. I would click away from the video, but I would have the video playing anyway. I don't know, it's just a thought. That's what I would do in your situation, because I wouldn't want to stare at this face for 30 minutes. But, either way. And also, if you're already watching this, Libby's parents, you guys need to stick around, Soulfrost, or whatever you want to be called. Your parents need to, stick around, because I'll be getting to you guys. You're right there on my bullet point list of things to cover. But first, I'm going to cover the thank you. Now, this is going to... I don't really have a motivation for doing this. I haven't reached any milestone or... in fact, I've reached a negative stone because I went from having 720 followers to now 701, which is... over the course of 3 weeks, it's 20 followers. Gone. That I'm covering in the bullet point after this. So... I'm saying thank you just because I feel it's in place. I feel that the people who are still with me deserve some sort of reward. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. It's not really a reward. It's just I feel bad if I don't do it, you know? It's because generosity is my responsibility. I've covered this before. It's a Screwtape Letter sort of C.S. Lewis type belief that if you feel it's your responsibility, basically, to be generous, to be nice. You feel it's your responsibility. That's sort of how I feel right now. I feel that if I don't say thank you, I'm going to feel bad about myself. That is legitimate 5 minutes. Wow, that is legitimately the longest intro I've ever done. Anyway, so I just wanted to say thank you guys, like, so much for just being here, with me, around me, talking to me, communicating with me. It's something I love doing, what I'm doing, my writing, sharing my poems, role-playing, making videos. I love to make. I love to create. I'm creative. I'm not such a building person because I've got weird, like fingers. But I like to create art that isn't art. It's a different form of art. I like to produce art rather than like actually draw because I'm not good at actually drawing. Otherwise, I would spend I would spend ages trying to create something like that, which is actually my dad, who did that. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. There's not much I can say beyond that. Thank you for sticking around. It really means so much to me, and I don't know how to say that in any other way, and I don't want this to drag on. I want it to seem legit, so I want to keep it short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? Short and sweet. Yeah. Now on to the reason why I've lost so many followers, which is something that I mentioned just before, and it's something relating to this. The reason I've lost so many followers, or I believe I've lost so many followers. Now, as a side note, someone brought this up in an argument, an intervention that I was involved in. Why do you care so much about your followers? It's just a number. Follower count is just a number. Now, see, that's what you believe. That's what I call your douche canoe, as Matt G would put it, your douche canoe view on your followers. Because if you see your followers as just a number, that sucks for you. I feel pity for you if you just see your followers as a number. For me, I used to know all my followers off by name. I could literally name every admin of my followers at one point. I kid you not, I could. I would talk to every one of my followers. And I prided myself in that. And then it just got carried away and I started gaining way too many followers way too quickly and I just couldn't keep up with it anymore. There was literally not enough highs that I could crank out. I used to do regular hi, welcome to my account type posts on a regular basis. If you first met me, you would know that. The reason why this is that I've started drastically dropping, and in fact I've only gained a follower recently, I don't know who it is, but I swear there's someone who just sits it on my account like, unfollow, follow, unfollow, follow. Because like every day I go up a follower and then I go down a follower, and then I go up a follower and then I go down a follower. It's really weird. Like I'll lose like maybe 2 followers and then I'll gain one of them back. It's really strange. But oh god, I just got coffee on my just smeared coffee on my notebook type thing. It's not actually a notebook. This was meant for my art class that I didn't end up doing very well on. Anyway, the pressing matters are this civil war that you could call it, going on amongst the people of the Google Plus, and some of you might even be like, what is he talking about? Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're probably not actually included in it, and you don't have to worry about it. But what it is turns out I'm like, I had to explain to one of the other people who was like basically the cause of it. Well, it was me and them who were basically the cause of it, that it had happened because they weren't on enough to actually notice. what's kind of happened, I get the feeling it's kind of died down a little bit now, but what kind of happened was that me and my ex, right, we had a thing going on, and then that thing stopped going on, and being a guy, I was all angry about it, and because there's two emotional reactions to a breakup. There's anger and there's sadness. That's kind of how it works. For a guy, it's normally anger, and then they just go fill the hole with something else, which is what I did. I went and I filled the hole with writing and poems and stuff, and videos and stuff. That's what I started doing. I filled the hole with creativity. After, the angry stage, where I shit talked them and all of that, and they saw some of that and all of that. They filled it with sadness, as girls do. No offense to girls, but you tend to do that. You have a tendency to fill the hole with sadness, which is depressing. But they filled it with sadness, and they made some posts, which I didn't see. Even once I unblocked them, I can't see them because I've noticed that there seems to be a continuous pattern where if you block someone at a certain point and then they make a bunch of posts and then you unblock them, you don't see any other posts in between there. It's just non-existent. Like, it was to the point where literally the last conversation that I saw when I opened up the chat after blocking them was them saying goodnight to me when we were still together. That was really weird because it was like nothing had ever happened. It was really strange. But anyway, they still saw it, which is kind of weird. But I didn't. All I saw was them saying goodnight when we were still together, which was really, again, really strange. But anyway, they made their sad posts, and obviously I didn't actually mention it, beyond, I think I made like one post where I was like, so that happened, and then that was kind of my end all of that post about it. That was just it. It's kind of like, so that happened, and that was annoying, and this happened, and they were annoying because of these reasons, and now I'm gonna go do this. That, I'm pretty sure that sums up what my post was after we broke up. Whereas their post was supposedly sadness, and them being all sad and looking for moral support or whatever, which I wouldn't do because I don't like doing that. I don't know. But anyway, they did a post about that. And see, I'm addressing this matter because it's unclear to people. This is the problem. They're taking it the wrong way, and that's what's causing the war. I'm gonna call it a war. I don't know what else to call it. They're causing the war. And with the people who are taking it the wrong way are causing the war. Because they're taking it the wrong way, and then they're telling people the way they believe it to be. So I'm here to tell you the way it actually is. How it actually is. The truth behind the whole situation. So this close friend of my ex, went ahead and blocked me, which is fair enough. But I didn't notice, because it's not like you get a notification saying such and such blocked you. You don't get that. So I didn't know. And I don't talk enough to that person to know who it was. In fact, I didn't even realize who it actually was. Like, even once I found out, I only recently found out who the actual admin behind the account is, and it's someone who supposedly it's someone who deleted their account ages and ages ago, and it just completely went over my head. They had made a new account and had a new name and stuff. And so that was weird when I found that out. But anyway, so they came back, and then their super aggressive partner got super aggressive and overprotective of their emotions, which their emotions related around my ex. Basically, it caused both of them to hate me. In the simplest form, it caused both of them to hate the living guts out of me because I hurt her. Now, here's the thing. She told me, and I don't know if she posted about it, but she told me that she regretted posting those things publicly. She regretted doing that. I wanted to keep this short as well, so that you guys would, stay tuned in. She regretted posting those publicly and wished she had only posted them with people who were in her immediate, when she made the posts, was thinking of people. I do that all the time. I'm sitting there I'm going to post this, but I really mean for it to go specifically to some people. I mean, sure, it's for everyone to see, but I specifically mean it for a couple of people. Like, I know they'll be interested, sort of thing. So I'll make a post about it. So that's that, really. Beyond that, I can't say much more beyond that. So that hopefully helps you figure it out. Basically, they went around saying, this person did this person did this, and then because everyone's like real friends with this person, and all like emotionally connected with that person, they're all like, that person, aka me, is an asshole. That person is an asshole. And then it sort of split into people who are like, hang on, is he really an asshole though? And then everyone else was like, he's an asshole. And yeah, so in the simplest terms, I don't actually know what transpired beyond that. And honestly, if I was to explain what I figured out so far about it, I would be like sitting here for like the entire video. So I won't go into any more detail than that. But that sort of sums up what happened. They sort of started saying things which weren't true because it was based off what they had heard, which was like slightly incorrect. And given that me and my ex have like totally made up and we're friends now and it's all cool, people are still like, this person hurt their feelings. Why, girls? Why you gotta be so emotional about things? Why? Why? Anyway, so that's my rage about that. If you see me doing that, it's because I'm leaning down to get my coffee. My throat hurts after that. After that rant, not after drinking coffee. Drinking coffee, I do it in a video so that my throat doesn't go dry. The next thing I would like to, once I learn how to English again, the other thing on the next thing on my list of things to talk about is including a few questions which I've enclosed. I really want to like every time I get to this stage in my videos where it comes to answering questions, I always really want to check my notifications again to see if there's anything I missed. So give me 1 second. I promise it'll be. I'll even try stay in shot. You can still see me. I've actually got notifications, so hopefully, no, they're not related, but that's unfortunate. So the 2 questions I got, I'm sorry if you weren't, on the train enough to get your questions in on time. The questions I've got is, what is your favorite curse word to say? I don't know. Am I going through puberty again? I don't know, to be honest. I curse a lot and frequently with a lot of different words. I can't, beyond, now that I actually know who's watching my videos, and I actually have a clear understanding that even my dad is watching my videos, which I was actually completely unaware of and didn't even consider that he was watching my videos. Turns out he actually watched one of my most recent videos, which if you go on my channel is actually one titled Hooded Motherfucker, which I made at Halloween because I was super scared and didn't know how to react to it other than make a sarcastic video, which was like a 10-minute video or something. He watched that and said that I needed to mediate what I was filming. What he doesn't understand is that was literally just a joke. Both of the two videos enclosed in that were just me being stupid. Every YouTuber has their stupid videos. There's like 2 videos at least per account, which are just sitting there like, this is like nothing like they normally post. What the fuck? Like Markiplier, walking down the street, or even more recent, Meow by Markiplier. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. So strange and so weird. And at the end of the video, he's even like, why did I spend 8 hours making this video? So, that hopefully clears that up if you're watching this video as well, my dearest father, which you probably will watch this video, seeing as you really wanted to mediate this one. Now we get to the part that Libby's, or Soul Frost, the reason why I say Libby is because saying names with an S on the end is really irritating. Probably like my name, actually, Wheels. Wheels is well. Then you can just say Wheelsy. So I don't really care. Message to your parents. I'm a real person. Fake person can't do that. This is real hair. Real hair. I guarantee you that is real hair. I'm a sentient being, and this is real facial hair, and these are real sideburns, and this is a real shirt, and it's an awesome shirt, by the way. I got it from Armageddon. Madman represent. It's awesome. It doesn't actually say Madman. It just says Madman on the sleeve there, but and obviously the Madman logo, which kind of looks suspiciously like a target because it's in a circle. But real person. Hi. My real name is Eli. Although my legal name is Elia, but I don't like people calling me that because then you just get the whole puns of "he's a liar," and that's just annoying. I go by the internet alias Wheels, as most of you will know me. And I live in New Zealand. Yeah. She said that you didn't believe her when she said all this, so that's why I'm specifying it. Hi, my name is Wheels. I live in New Zealand. I do YouTube videos not as regularly as I should be, because now I have to actually not necessarily think about my videos, but I have to basically write down stuff about my videos before I do it, and I'm a lazy piece of shit, so I don't normally like doing that. So I've slowed down production of my videos a lot. But hi. My name is Wheels, I live in New Zealand, and I'm a real person. Hopefully that specifies it. You can just, if you're Libby and you're wanting to show this to your parents, you can show it from that point to that point, or you can show them the whole video. It's up to you. I realized I didn't actually answer your question either about the curse words. It's probably shit. That's the one I use the most. Shit. I use shit a lot for describing a lot of things and shit like that. Either that or it's probably actually just the F word. It's probably just fuck. I mean, I use fuck a lot as well. I like the way it sounds. I like saying it. So, I don't know. Swear are good to say sometimes. Just like when you play Dead Space 2, it's good to stomp on corpses, which is basically the entire game. But and your other question was, do you like my Loki jacket? I like your Loki jacket, I actually like the jacket itself, but I don't like Loki, which kind of ruins the jacket for me. Sorry, not sorry. Now after this video, I'm gonna go run away and arm myself to hide from all the haters who are gonna probably hate on me for saying I don't like Loki, but I just don't like him. Not an interesting character, and I don't have a vagina, which makes him even less interesting. I say that because girls freak over that man, and I'm just sitting here like, that man is not attractive. He's like Benedict Cumberbatch, who is also not actually that attractive and super kind of freaky looking. Sure, he's a cool seeming guy. I prefer Sherlock Holmes. I'm just gonna call him Sherlock. I prefer Sherlock to Loki. Just saying, because at least the Sherlock guy in real life is actually a super nice guy and super soft and all of that. If you've seen interviews and stuff, whereas the actor for Loki is kind of a dick. There's not a massive difference. It's kind of a dick. So good jacket, bad character for the jacket to be based on. So I did the parents thing. Hi, my name is Wheels. Real person. Lives in New Zealand. I can confirm that because it's me and I'm real and I live here. I won't give away my address because I don't want people to hunt me down and kill me. Even though if you de-riddle the code I put, you can probably actually figure out where I live. It's not particularly hard either. Because I say it's not particularly hard because it's New Zealand. There's not a lot of places I can be in New Zealand. And a hint you have is that I'm a road trip away from Whitty. And an 8-hour road trip or something. Well, it depends on how long I'm driving for. But I won't be driving because I don't know how to drive. Yeah. Hopefully that, specified all of that, and now your parents believe you. If it doesn't, I'll make a video solely dedicated to that. Am I at 25? Oh god, I'm at 25 minutes already. Better speed this up! I didn't get any other key points to think of, really, aside from I'm sorry for not uploading more. But, that's because I can't. That, and I've actually been super busy because today was the last day I could submit. I'm even a little bit tired. Yeah, so there's not many other key points I can think of. So summary, thank you guys so much for just still being here, still watching this. If this gets any views at all, that means a lot to me. Thank you. The drama is misguided. Actually, a lot of the time, the here being like right in the middle annoys me. The drama being misguided annoys me, so I had to specify that me and my ex have made up, and the cause of the problem originally was that she was thinking not thinking, that I had hurt her feelings. And see, I actually tend to lack emotion about situations, so I didn't get that hurt by it, because I've learned that if you get hurt, it just drags you down, and once you drag down, it's hard to get back up, and also running out of voice again, which means more coffee. If you get dragged down, you get put into the cycle of depression. And when you get put into the cycle of depression, it just goes round and round. Depression is really hard to get out of. And one trick I've learned, if you're in depression, is don't give yourself time to think. The thing with being depressed is, when I was depressed for a very long time. I had a lot of shit going on in my life. I didn't know how to handle it. I was depressed. I had bones breaking every 2 minutes and all that. Actually, like, every month. Kind of. But I was depressed. I didn't know how to handle things. What I found was, it was because I was sitting around spending too much time thinking. I was spending time thinking about what sucked about life. And then I started to find things to occupy me, like I filmed short videos and stills, which I'll never upload because they're super embarrassing and I sound like a 2-year-old. But although I was talking to my filmmaking teacher and he said that it'd be awesome if he could get a wheelchair to film with, because they make such smooth videos. Like, I kid you not, I would film, like, I'd put a camera between my legs and I would just roll around filming, and it was so cool, because it was like, even though I was like, in real life the motion was jerky, but on the film it was really smooth. I don't know why, but it's super cool to film in a wheelchair. If you ever get the chance, totally do recommend it, 100%. But I found things to occupy me, like filming and writing stories and all of that. So don't give yourself time to think if you're depressed. That's what I'm saying. Occupy yourself. Always be occupied. As long as you're always occupied and you're always thinking about something, and you've always got, like, even if it's not necessarily a positive thing, like the story I wrote was super depressing, but it gave me something to think about. It put me into a fictional world rather than the real world. I could escape reality. I had something to do, and I was always occupied, because whenever I started to feel depressed, I would start writing again. It would just be write or film. Write or film. That's what I was always doing. Occupy yourself if you're depressed. That's my advice. So yeah, wow, that was a lot to talk about. Hey, my name is Wills. I'm going to be putting all the relevant links in the description to this video. I'm going to make an Instagram account while I'm uploading this. If it's all done by the time this is uploaded, I'll also include that link. Bear in mind, there won't be any posts on it, probably not even any photos, because I would have only just made it. But you can go at me on that. I'll see you guys when I next upload, which I don't know when it is. Might be tomorrow, might be next week. You don't know. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This, hopefully will be smack on 30 minutes. What else can I say? Adios.